You know, there are three kinds of people that want socialism for this country. The government, who wants to control you by keeping you dependent on their help. Those who read it in a book and are simply ignorant about it. What they read sounds nice like in a fairy tale, but fail to see how that can never be implemented. And lastly, I feel like the majority falls into this category are those people that are mediocre and lazy enough to not want to better themselves in spite of their obstacles. Obstacles like the economy is bad, inflation is high, I was born in a bad neighborhood where my people have been segregated for hundreds of years. And all those excuses, although valid, should not put a stop to your growth. I am a prime example of it. You were born in a bad neighborhood, I was born in a whole different country. And even when I arrived to this country, I lived for the first year in a really bad neighborhood. I mean, I thought I lived in a palace because I owned a microwave, a bathtub, and warm water came out of the shower. The whole building reeked of marijuana. And the crime rate was higher than the national average. All you had to do was go to school. Or if you have an entrepreneur mind, simply open a business. Me? I had to start by learning your language, adapting to your culture, learning how to use a computer. And to my surprise, everybody in my class knew how to use a scientific calculator. I felt like I was an outsider. I couldn't understand anybody and no one could understand me. Other than my immediate family, my parents and my siblings, I had no support group, no childhood friends, no neighbors, or even an acquaintance. Yet, not once did I think of any of the things that I've mentioned as an obstacle. I felt like I had just won a lottery ticket. My lottery ticket was my passage to America, and I was to invest all the money in this lottery ticket, my time, and my presence here in the United States into building a future, the present I currently have. If you think that socialism will magically fix your situation and get rid of this obstacle, you are gravely mistaken. Instead, they will enable you in your mediocrity, giving you just enough to continue, but never enough to improve. Please, especially the youth, listen to me. Socialism is not the answer.